Hello everybody, and welcome back to another movie review here on FFGRV. In today's movie review, I'll be reviewing The Incredibles 2. After a long waiting, 14 years, we finally had the long-awaited sequel for The Incredibles. Now, The Incredibles was one of my favorite Disney Pixar films back in the way back when I was a kid, maybe like 3-4 years old. I went to see it with my parents, and it was really good. Although I can't remember much, I still watch it pretty frequently though. And when this came out, it just blew my mind. It was just spectacular. I cannot explain it. I was just speechless coming out of the theater. Like, there's so many emotions going on. It had comedy, it had action, it had a good story, it had everything. So I can't wait to talk about it. And without further ado, let's begin. Okay, so first off, we have the critics and audiences' ratings. I'll be taking it from Fandango, even though Rotten Tomatoes is still the same thing, but I prefer Fandango. So this is very, very rare with Fandango. They achieved a 5-star fan rating out of over 16,000 people. As I said, extremely rare for this to happen, especially on Fandango, except for the very, 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 very good movies such as this one or Black Panther. And the critics rating is a 94% out of 100, which is extremely good. As always, critics are pretty good. Oops, sorry about the mouse. Are actually really prone at rating movies very high, so that's pretty common. Okay, so on to the visually stunning animation. I can't believe how stunning it was. So we'll do a before and after comparison. So this was The Incredibles in 2004, the first film. And now this is the second film. Again, it was taken from a poster, but that's the best I can do. So, I mean, you may not tell much because the hairstyle is the same. However, you can tell like the hair, the face, the suits, just everything is more modern and more spectacular, more detailed. Like everything is perfection in the animation, of course. Props to Disney and Pixar for doing such a well job at that. And on the subject of animation, where Elastigirl gets her Elasticycle and fights Screenslaver, the new villain, which I will get to later. It was just spectacular animation, as well as for the Parr family and Frozone and the Mode, all those characters as well, including the new characters, which I will get to later as well. Okay, so the return of the incredible, pun intended, kids. So I will go through each kid's, Violet, Jack, and Dash, and then I will go to Helen and Bob. So starting off with Violet, as you can already tell. As the last film ended, we got to see Violet and Tony's relationship kind of build up, kind of. This film, it takes it to the next level. Apparently something happens. I'm not going to tell you, but I can tell you my spoilers if you want to check that out. She gets very awkward toward him. As you can tell, she's blushing a lot. And again, something dramatic happens that changes everything in this relationship. Okay, now on to Dash. So, he was my favorite character in the last one, not gonna lie. So he has his funny moments, especially with the remote. If you saw that trailer, I mean, it's not an official trailer, but it's like a mini trailer, sort of. He has his funny moments, but then again, once the action picks up, he really is an awesome character to punch and kick and all that. Sorry if that's cringy, but don't know what to say, sorry. So, on to Jack the baby. So I just can't describe him. He may seem cuddly at heart, as you can tell, and funny, of course, with the lollipop, but he has powers now, as you can see, with the fire and the lawn chair. He has a ton of powers. I'm not going to list them all, but I do list them in the spoilers review. He was just amazing. He was like laugh out loud, funny, hilarious throughout the entire movie. It was just incredible. Sorry about that. I keep saying that. Won't do it again. Promise. Okay. Bob and Helen. So their relationship kind of got weaved in and out after the marriage 15 years later, of course, that we saw. in the last film. But this film, it's going pretty smooth, I have to admit. So, as you saw in the trailer, I hope you did. Of course, it has about 85 million views, so of course you saw it. But anyway, they get invited to this person who wants to reinstate superheroes as legal instead of illegal, like they were 15 years ago and are still now. So they invite them there, and he's saying that Elastigirl is their best bet of getting superheroes legal again. So, while Elastigirl goes to fight crime to prove that superheroes should be legal again, Bob is stuck taking care of the kids. And now it's a switcheroo, actually. So Bob went on the hero versus villain thing in the last movie, while Elastigirl took care of the kids. Now it's switched around, where Bob or Mr. Incredible is taking care of the kids, and Elastigirl or Helen is off doing the crime hero versus villain work, which is actually a really good story, I must admit. So the big question is, how will Bob handle the kids while Helen, Elastigirl, is out on her new, not really technically new, but new job? So I have some footage from the trailer. I know if you want to skip it, that's okay, but I'll show some trailer footage of how Bob handles the kids somewhat efficiently, maybe not. So here is the footage from the trailer. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see y'all right after the trailer. The clip of the trailer ends.
Bye, sweetie.
I'll watch the kids, no problem.
That's not the way you're supposed to do it, Dad. They want us to do it this way.
I don't know that way. Why would they change math? Math is math.
Okay,
Math
Dad.
is math. Hello?
Hey, honey. How are the kids?
Everything's great.
Is she having adolescence?
And Jack?
He's in excellent health.
Whoa! What the?
Num num cookie.
Oh my God!
Cookie.
Wow! Gay. That is freaky.
All right, I hope you enjoyed that trailer. The trailer clip. As you can see, it was a handful of a mess. Hopefully Bob can take care of the kids just like Elastigirl did. Hopefully that's the case. You'll just have to find out when you watch the movie. Okay, so on to the new characters. Sorry, I did that a little bit early, but the new characters are Winston and Evelyn Deavor, as you can see there. So you might be thinking, are they like cousins? Are they wife and husband? Are they sister or brother? Or what are they? So actually, that's a good question. I'll leave it at that, because I do that in my spoilers review. So I'll leave it at that. What are they? You'll just have to find out, because it explains it rather well in the movie. So, as you can see, I'm putting up the picture again. They are the two that invite the Frozone, Elastigirl, and Mr. Incredible back to get superheroes legal. So he's basically the main reason they are back to fight crime, hero versus villain, once again. Of course, it's just Elastigirl. But once they prove that heroes are legal again, them too will get back to the fight, if that happens. Okay, so on to Evelyn. So, for me, she was actually the most... Disney Pixar did a wonderful job. Probably the best character animation in this film by far. Because she changes looks throughout like a real human being. Like, I can't really describe it, but you have to watch the movie to find out. It's just absolutely flawless. And another thing, this might seem a bit weird to you, but for me and lots of others, she kind of... It's not entirely... But she kind of looks like Roxanne from the DreamWorks animation film Megamind. Kind of, not really, but that's what I think, and a lot of other people think as well. Okay, so Screenslaver, the villain. I told you we would get here sometime. So he's a new villain. So in this film, so we had the Underminer. And then we have Screenslaver. So the only thing I'm going to tell you about him is he's a very good... Okay, maybe 2 or 3 things. He's a very good villain. Oh, did I say he? Sorry. He or she, I don't know. I'm not going to tell you. But he or she... Okay, how can I say this? Okay, this new villain does actually mind control. As you saw from the trailer, the villain actually does mind control through monitors, screens, any type of screen, like a TV screen, the monitor, like a phone, anything that you're watching becomes mind control, and he takes over your mind, as you can see there. That's a very cool trick, but who will come up with it, and who is the mastermind? You all will have to find out when you watch the movie. Okay, so on to my personal favorite part of the review, my personal review, which is probably why you came here, of course. But also, if I just did a personal review, it'd be kind of boring. It'd be over in like 30 seconds. So that's why I included the other information as well to entertain you guys, hopefully. Okay, so number one, it had tons of action in it. So if you're into action films, go ahead, go see this movie. And on the subject of that, it had, I said this earlier about Jack, lots of laugh out loud humor throughout. And I'll talk more in my spoilers review about who has the most humor. So action comedy film goers, please go see this movie. Even if you're not into animation or kids films, it truly is one of a kind here, and the best sequel, which I will get to in just a minute after this one. So, the story or plot was superb. Props to Brad Bird. He did an excellent job as the director, writer, and playing the voice of Edna Mode. And I will talk about Edna Mode in my spoilers review, because this probably will take a while, about 12 minutes. Well, the spoilers review may take a while. It goes in depth because there's spoilers, of course. Okay, here's the thing. Oh, actually, it's the next one, sorry. It was actually worth the wait of every year. Lots of people have been saying this, and now I'm saying it too. 14 years to be exact. It was totally worth the wait. I mean, there has been a rumor that there might be, I'm saying might, there might be an Incredibles 3. I don't know, but I will talk about that in my spoilers review as well. The Incredibles 3, a possible sequel. Hopefully it won't take another 14 years, because if it is a 14-year wait, again, it'll be 2032 before we see the next one, which is ridiculous. I mean, of course, we all probably have the patience, some of us, but I will, of course. I can wait. Well, it depends if it's Star Wars. If Star Wars, I can't wait any longer. Like, I can't wait for Episode 9, but this, I can probably wait. Okay, my last thing. It was better than the original. I mean, lots of people have been saying this too, but for me, it was just speechless. It was so much better. And I hope that when you come out of the movie theater, you will think it's better than the original. Because I did, and lots of fans out there did. According to the fan reviews and the critic reviews, everyone thinks it was better than the original. Alright, and that's going to be a wrap for today's movie review, non-spoiler review of The Incredibles 2. So if you enjoyed this movie review and want to see more reviews of upcoming movies in the future, and also I will be doing a Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom review, hopefully sometime in the next week or two. I know I have a channel update about what's going on next week, because my parents are going on vacation tomorrow, actually, so look out for that. Anyway, if you enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more movie reviews in the future. And if you have subscribed or are about to be subscribed, be sure to hit the notifications bell when you subscribe to know when I've uploaded a video such as this one that you're watching right now, or when I go live, especially for gaming purposes. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I really hope you enjoyed. Go see this movie. Go check out Fandango to get your tickets, because that's the best ticket getting website out there. And I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.